Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 28th of April and we will cover all the important current affairs of the day. First, let us see question for the day. You have to answer this question in the comment section, and on weekend, that is on Sunday, we will see how many of you were the most consistent in answering all the questions correctly throughout the week. So the question is, Demo 2 mission is associated with, these are the options. Read the option very carefully and then answer. And last day, those who have answered all the questions correctly in the comment section were Akanksha, Noor Sabha, Krishnakant, Kalyan Panuganti, Rekha, Gopinath, Sai Ram, Cholong Sabha, Soumya, Susri Parida, Rasmita, SR, Satyanarayan Reddy, Rivaleen, Ketatum, Lakshmi Narayan, Vishesh Kadam, Abhilash Kavuri, Jishan Ansari, नीरज मधेशिया, वानी आदिल, विघ्नेश कुमार, श्यामला, प्रेम कुमार, यल्लू कोंदिकर, बालाजी गोपाल, रोहित चक्रवर्ती, अंशु झा, बोर्ते, जाहिद भट्ट, बुसरा अंजुम and D-Dash. So I am very happy to say that almost all of you were the most consistent and have answered almost all questions correctly, while there were some others as well who were answering continuously. There were Aftab Ahmad, Avinash, Sai Krishna, Mona Lisa, Minakshi, Lille, Chinta Sanmukhsari, Ujjwal, Gayatri and others. And those who are not answering, please start answering. Let's begin now. To get PDF of all these videos, you have to write Students Point 2020 without any space, without any special character. Just write Students Point 2020. There you will get all the PDFs. Let's begin the first question. Which state has launched a helpline to address mental health and psychological problems that may arise during the COVID-19 lockdown period? So it is the state of Telangana. Telangana government has launched a helpline number where anyone can get assistance on mental health and psychological problems. Next question. Kisan Rath mobile app has been developed by, so this Kisan Rath mobile app has been developed by NIC, that is National Informatics Center. So here A is the right answer. And recently it has been launched by Union Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. And last day, as I told you that I am going to start a weekly test for you. So I will upload that video of weekly test in the evening on the new channel Study to Light. So go everyone and subscribe to the channel Study to Light. In the evening, be prepared for the test. And that series of weekly current affairs test will be a test of yours knowledge and your retention power, but along with that it will also test your honesty. The knowledge and retention power will be tested by the questions, but I will rely on self-declaration. I will urge everyone to tell their score in the comment section, as after seeing all the questions at the end I will share the answer of all the questions. You have to match all the answers and then score yourself based on how many questions you have correctly answered, and then write it in the comment section that how many score you are getting. So everyone, be ready in the evening, and first of all you have to subscribe to the channel Study to Light. You will get that test there only. Next question. Consider the following statements about minor forest produce. Minor forest produce include non-timber items such as bamboo, roots, seeds, fruits, flowers and plants. This statement is correct. And the right to use minor forest produce is protected under Forest Rights Act 2006. This statement is also correct. Parliament passed a law called as Forest Rights Act in 2006, which protects the rights of those living around forest to use minor forest produce. So here both these statements are correct, so C is the right answer. And this Forest Rights Act 2006 is known as the Scheduled Tribes and Other Traditional Forest Dwellers Recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006. It is also referred to as Tribals Rights Act. Why it was in news? Because there are some instances and some reporting that some officials are restricting tribals to gather this minor forest produce during the lockdown period, because of which they are facing hardships. Next question. Consider the following statements about COVID FYI.in. Say it is a one-stop digital directory for all COVID-19 related services and help. This statement is correct. And this has been developed by an international team led by Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode, student Simran Soni. This is also correct. It was developed by a group of students, and this group of students was led by Simran Soni, who is a student of IIM Kozhikode. So here both the statements are correct. So C is the right answer. And this website aims to bring the right information to the right people, as only official information from government organizations is put on this platform to ensure the authenticity and credibility of any info. Next question. Which Earth-size and habitable zone planet found hidden in the early NASA Kepler data? So it is Kepler 1649c. This is a habitable zone planet found in the Goldilocks zone where there is possibility of existence of water. And this Kepler 1649c is only 1.06 times larger than Earth. The light received by this planet from its host star is around 75% of amount of light Earth receives from our sun. So it is expected that this planet has potential for life. Next question. Where is the headquarters of AIIB, that is Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank? So it is headquartered in Beijing. So here A is the right answer. Next question. Consider the following statements about National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing of India, that is NAFED. See, it procures agriculture produce as well as forest produce resources. This statement is correct. It procures not only agriculture produce but also forest resources for price stabilization. And it was established in 1958 and is registered under Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act. This statement is also correct. So remember the act. It is registered under Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act. So here again both the statements are correct. C is the right answer. And NAFED acts as a nodal agency for price stabilization in the country under Operation Greens. This Operation Greens was introduced in Union Budget 2018-19 to stabilize the supply of tops. Tops here means tomatoes, onions and potatoes. And why this was in news? Because FCI, that is Food Corporation of India, and NAFED have procured 1.33 lakh metric tons of pulses and 29,264 metric tons of oilseeds from the farmers. And I will share the logo of Study to Light at the end of the screen. It will be in black color, so tap on that and in the evening be prepared for the test. Next question. Consider the following statements about long-term repo operations, that is LTRO. See, it is a tool under which RBI provide money to banks at prevailing repo rate. This statement is correct. So at repo rate, what is repo rate? It is the rate at which RBI lends money to any commercial banks, so in return for government securities. So at this rate, long-term repo operation is also done. RBI provides money under this LTRO at this repo rate only. And under this, RBI provides 1 to 3 year money to banks in return for government securities with either matching or higher tenure as collateral. What is collateral? Collateral जो हिंदी में कह सकते हैं कि जो जमा लेते हैं कुछ, अगर किसी को हम कुछ रुपए दिए तो उसके बदले में we take something like land, jewelry, गिरवी के रूप में. So here both the statements are correct. So C is the right answer. And next question, where is the headquarter of S&P Global? So S&P Global is headquartered in New York. So here B is the right answer. And it is an American publicly traded corporation headquartered in Manhattan, which is in New York City. And S&P here means Standard and Poor's, and it has been in use because of effects of lockdown due to COVID-19 spread on this S&P. Now let's see some more facts. Center has made prior government approval mandatory for FDI, that is foreign direct investment, from countries which share a land border with India. So which countries share land border with India? So it is Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, then we have Myanmar in the northeast, then we have Pakistan in the northwest. So via these countries, and China as well. So via these countries, now if any citizen from these countries aims to or wishes to invest in country of India, then they will have to go through government approval route. They will have to first get government's approval, then only they can invest in India in form of FDI. Why this? It will help to curb opportunistic takeovers and acquisitions of Indian companies due to current COVID-19 pandemic. And till date, there are 7 different types of coronaviruses have been identified that can infect humans. See, coronavirus is a group of family of viruses. So there are almost more than 100 members in coronavirus, or there are more than 100 strains of coronavirus. However, they may infect several different animals like camels, cattle, cats, dogs. But there are only till now 7 identified strains of coronavirus that can infect humans. And these 7 are 229E, which was identified in 1966, then OC43, which was identified in 1967, then NL63 and HKU1. Then we have SARS-CoV, then we have MERS, that is Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome, and SARS here means Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. So MERS was reported in 2012, and then now SARS-CoV-2, which was reported in 2019, which is responsible for the current pandemic. So if you find the video useful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to both these channels, Study to Light as well as Students Point. And in the evening, be prepared for the test and answer the question in the comment section. Wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay at your home and stay safe.